Ready?
I'm ready.
What are we doing? Are we shaving you bald or do you want a fade?
I don't know.
What do you want? 2 options.
3.
3? What's the third option?
Mohawk.
We don't do it? Mohawk? You don't want a mohawk, do you?
Nah, just do a fade.
A fade?
Yeah.
So you can't have a mohawk and drive a Prius.
What?
Yeah, actually, or is
Who
that
drives a Prius?
You drive
no,
a Prius.
we don't have a Prius.
50 miles to the gallon.
She's lying.
Okay, so you want a fade with the number 1 on top?
Yeah.
Okay. Alright.
Yeah, so I bought a Prius. But it gets... Right now it's getting 50.8 miles to the gallon.
And what were you driving before? What was that getting?
I was driving a F350 V10. And it was probably getting 8 miles to the gallon.
Yeah, so one of his kids was making fun of him for getting a Prius. And it's like, well, I don't think saving money is,
Put it this way. I've already saved $100 in 1 week.
in a week.
In a week.
Yeah. I never cared about what I drove. I cared that it was reliable enough to get me from one point to the other and also cheap on gas. I never cared about what my car looked like, and when people would make fun of me for what I drove, I didn't understand it. I was like, whatever. Having a fancy, expensive car is important to you, not to me. I never cared, and I would get made fun of all the time for what I drove. Well, to each their own. And there'd be something else you could make fun of me for, and I would take offense, but I never, ever cared. But I'm proud of you. I think that's a good
Oh, yeah.
investment, you know? Especially just for going back and forth to work.
Yeah, that's basically all. Yeah, that's all it is.
I'd rather save the money. Yeah. Your hair's long.
Mm-hmm.
We haven't cut it since before we went to Vegas.
And it's got air conditioning, power windows, cruise control, got an adaptive cruise.
I like it. I'm proud of you.
It's a hybrid, so it's got an electric motor in it also.
So you haven't been on the channel since Vegas. Every time we leave Vegas, well, we've only been one other time, we always talk about going back. I want to go back to Vegas, but I want to stay, like, just in a resort and see everything that the hotel has. Like one of the, not so much nicer resorts, but that's kind of what we did last time. We seen a lot. We had so much fun. And walked a ton.
Yeah.
We walked 13 miles in one day.
And a 2-mile radius. Not even radius, back and forth, honestly.
So, like, when we're talking about vacationing with another couple, it's always like, can they keep up with us, or are they going to want to Uber everywhere? Because we will walk everywhere and save so much money on transportation. And also, I feel like when you're on vacation, you eat so bad that it's good to walk everywhere.
But we really didn't eat that bad. I didn't eat, like, terrible.
We ate pretty bad.
No, we didn't.
We didn't eat that good.
We didn't eat great, but we didn't eat terrible.
Maybe. We had dessert a whole bunch.
Yeah.
Everything we had was fried. Pancakes for breakfast every morning. That's not healthy. When we're home, we eat better, but that's what I mean. Like, you're not eating the best when you're on vacation. You might as well indulge. So, walking everywhere is good for you.
Yeah.
I just got one haircut today. After you. I'll see if he'll want to do a video. I don't know. People really like when I do shaving videos, and he's just a business cut. And then I'm gonna do this haircut on you, and I'll get comments sent to me. Why didn't you shave him?
Not this time. Oh, my face?
No, your head.
Oh. Maybe next time.
Whatever. It's what the client wants. I get that all the time. Good job, but it would have been better if you would have shaved everything off. I think people have fetishes for
I don't
shaving.
mind getting my head shaved bald. Don't bother me. Just not this time.
Yeah. But no, people have a weird. I think it's weird. I do. I get messages all the time asking that, or will I shave my head? Fuck no. I got a weird shaped head. Hell no. And I don't feel that I would be confident at all if I were to shave my head. That's just not something that I have ever thought about doing. Unless I, like, medically had to because I was going through treatments or something.
Or somebody spent us $50,000.
I still would not shave my head for $50,000. Hell no.
What?
No.
You can buy all the wigs you want.
No. $50,000 is not enough for me to shave my head.
I would shave my head for $50,000.
Well, yeah, but who cares? You've already shaved your head for free.
Oh.
No. What's that Drake song where he's like, $50,000? I'm offended. Something like that, he says. Hell no. No, but Jen sent me this thing where this girl was part of this website. It wasn't OF, it was something kind of like it. Where this guy, she has a client, he buys her sweaty gym leggings.
He buys hers?
Yeah, for $500. She works out and then she sells her leggings to this guy that wants the... There's people People have all kinds of fetishes. Just like I said, there's a shaving head fetish. There for real is. But that's the thing. I remember when I did OF, and people would ask me the weirdest things, and then I would take offense because I never worked in a bar, I never worked at a gentleman's club, nothing like that. So over the pandemic, we decided, hey, let's just do OF and see how it goes. Heck no. Some of that stuff people would ask, I'm like, I would yell at people. Like, I had a guy ask me to fart on a cake. And I was like, that's weird, hell no. And then I got in trouble because I was kink shaming. But no, that's weird.
Yeah?
It's weird. It is. Like, that's just weird.
Yeah.
And then I'm in trouble because I'm judging and I'm shaming people. All kinds of people have different kinds of things. I'm like, well, not me. To me, I've never heard that in my life. This is just not my thing. Instead of being like... Then you see on the internet that girl, she was selling her farts in jars and she made like $100,000. That's wild. She made all kinds of money, and then she developed a social media following and made money off of that, showing like everything that she would eat in a day. And then she just would basically wreck her stomach, toot in a mason jar, seal it up, and sell them for $1,000 a piece. There's some different folks out there with just disposable income, let's be real. Maybe because it's like, I feel like some of that's really degrading and gross, so maybe that's why people like doing it. I don't know. There's all kinds of weird stuff. So then I eventually just quit. I was like, yeah, I can't handle this. I'm being like really mean to these people. What were some of the other weird ones? Peeing. But would I sell my sweaty leggings? Probably. That's just like, you're going to the gym anyways. Buy a $10 pair of leggings. But then again, your DNA's on it, so I don't know. But if they're asking for that, what else are they gonna ask for? That's, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Have you ever had like a past relationship, date, whatever, like any like weird stuff asked of you? Or her like, hey, I'm gonna do this for you, and you're like, whoa, no way.
No.
No crazy stories like that? What about any of your friends?
No.
No. No, like, bringing out a stuffed animal, wanting the stuffed animal to join in, or some weird...
No.
I don't have any stories like that either. I never had any, like... I've just had long-term relationships, so I don't get any of the good stories. I could steal stories from other people, but that's about it. I had one time this guy, this was just, it freaked me out, so I didn't date him after that. We weren't really dating him. I mean, we had maybe like hung out a couple of times, like in a group of people with friends. And we were at a club back in the day when you would actually dance in the clubs. And he wasn't a big drinker, so he had had a couple of drinks and he wasn't feeling well, so he needed water. And I go to give him water, and he's kind of like, you know, my fever's getting high, and he just wasn't used to drinking. He was really nerdy. So, sweet as can be, he says, Jessica, I want to ask you something. Will you please go to church with my mother and cook with her? And this is like the second date, right? Date, wherever we're in a group of people. I was like, okay, that's a little weird. And then he asked me, will I be willing to get married in a Catholic church? Is somebody calling you?
Yeah, but my phone's over there.
Do you want me to get it?
I called it.
Okay. Who is it?
Andy.
You sure you don't want me to get it?
Yeah, it's fine.
Okay. So I thought that was a little weird. But now looking back, It's like that was, at the time I was like, yeah, this is weird, red flag, red flag. But was it really a red flag or was that a green flag? You know? And then he ended up being a doctor. Oh. So he was like nerdy, but he's like explaining to me how alcohol makes you feel that way.
You can't see what that says.
It says, is there a spare key for the flatbed here? I checked the key rack and in the truck already. Do you want me to grab your phone so you can text him?
Is there a way to do this with voice? No.
No, unfortunately. You sure I can go grab your phone for you?
I can't see what it is. I can't see if I spelled anything.
In the cash reg. Register. Let me do it.
Yeah, everything was smaller.
I'm trying to hit the back button. Register. Whatever, that's good enough. He'll figure it out. He'll figure it out. Alright. Can he get into the office?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Good. So yeah, I don't know. Would that be a green flag or would that be a red flag? You know? When I was 21, it was a red flag. He figured it out. And then another guy told me that I was like a little doll and he wanted to put me in a plastic box and keep me in his room forever. I think I called the cops. Just kidding. I didn't. But that freaked me out. I was like, what? Probably meant it as a compliment, but I took it like some Ted Bundy kind of stuff, you know? But that's really the only stories I have. I never really... That's why you don't date clients, you know? Sometimes they end up being really creepy. Or they end up being your husband. I wonder if guy barbers end up dating, like, the kids' moms and stuff, you know?
Possible.
Because there'd be a lot of, like, hot moms that would go in there. And they would always say something about him. Ooh, baby, you looking handsome. Sorry not to bring up the old romances of my past. Does that bother you?
No.
I don't think so. Not those ones. You look good. You haven't had a haircut in over 3 weeks. Alright, my love. There's that. Wait, let me get your neckline. Dad said Great Clips charges $2 for neckline.
Of course they do.
Like what? That's a part of a haircut.
Don't forget to get the tweezers out.
Tweezers. Oh, for your ears. What was that in the bedroom? Well, bathroom, bedroom. Do I have hair under my on my shoes?
Probably. Not that I see.
No.
No.
Ooh, look at you.
Maybe to shave your face now.
Yeah.
Before tomorrow.
What's tomorrow? Church?
Mm-hmm. Ooh. Oh. Is that one long one inside the ear?
I was
or is it on the other
talking
side?
about weird fetishes. You, sir, have a weird fetish for this. Different. He loves when I pull the hair out of his ear. Like the long hairs that you get. It makes him happy.
Yeah. Got the long one inside my ear on this side.
I think I just got it. Oh, right here. That hurt? I don't think. Yeah, because you're weird, because you like it. Like, does it just feel cool to you?
Sure.
Alright, you have also hairs in your eyebrows. I gotta do it. Do you want me to wax the inside of your nose?
Yeah.
Are we gonna do that?
Sure.
Should we do a separate video for that? Because I gotta let the wax machine heat up.
Yeah, the wax machine's up there. Isn't it? No.
That's the NutriBullet.
It looks like it though.
It does. I'm like, what? Let me see. Oh yeah, we're gonna wax your nose hair.
Yeah, I'm gonna shave my I'm gonna trim off the stuff off my lip though first.
So that the wax doesn't get on that.
It doesn't get stuck to that bowl. Because that would hurt
We'll
terribly.
do a separate video for waxing his nose hair. It's gonna be great. Here I am, kink shaming all these other things, and here we are, fetishizing. I can't think of the word. The weirdest shit ever.
Call Andy. Like, I don't know if you got that,
I
but
just need to.
I was getting my hair cut and trying to attach it to my watch.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, me just being a hypocrite, talking shit about other people's kinks, and my husband's got a pretty weird hair pulling kink. But yeah, I'm going to wax his nose hairs. Don't try this at home.